Well, top of the morning to you. This is Mark, and I'm here to show you something that that my son just bought for himself, and I thought, oh, that would be a great thing to do a little video on, and that is the latest Ryobi power driver. Now, I've had a Ryobi power driver for a long time, and my son has had one too, and we've had them. This is the old unit. It's pretty heavy. Really strong thing. He's dropped his off of 10, 12-foot ladders. I've dropped mine down staircases. It's survived everything. In fact, I still have it. And this is the new one. So it appears that he didn't buy the compact model. I thought because of the box being so small that it was the compact model. But this is the latest full-size driver. It's got some of the nice features that the old one has. It'll be interesting to see if it does the old one. When you tried to release the little chuck, it would actually bounce the chuck out, and that's an interesting. That's not a positive thing. My Makita, which is my go-to tool, when you release it, it doesn't bounce the thing out, which is nice when you're up a 10-foot ladder. You don't want that little whatever bit flying across, whereas this model would actually shoot it somewhere. So here it is in there. Let's see if it pops it out. It does. So it doesn't just hold there, although it doesn't pop it out as far as the old one did. The old one would pop it. Well, I probably ought to bring it here and show you. It'd pop it pretty far. So now this strikes me as being a full-size unit. This is not a compact at all. It says it's brushless. It's got the magnet on the handle there so that you can hold your screws. This is something, I don't know if they've patented it or what, but this is one of the better features of the Ryobi, that it seems that Milwaukee and Makita, they don't have this. I don't know why. So what I've done is I've just taken electrical tape and put a couple of super magnets right on there, and it actually holds it tighter than the Ryobi's magnet, which is a standard magnet. And then the tape actually protects the battery also. Anyhow, that's not what we're talking about. I want to see what the weight is of these two units. Again, same as the other, reverse positive, reverse, standard 1/4-inch chuck, battery where the old one was. Should be very variable speed drive. Okay, I'm going to weigh this with this smaller battery. You've got 3 speeds selection on the back. Actually, 2 speeds. Okay, so the old one had 3. This one has 2. This is a really nice feature. Puts the lights all around on so there's no shadow areas on this. This unit, the light is very strong, and you can actually use it as a flashlight, but because it's only one place, it casts a shadow on your work. Oftentimes when you go to work with it, you've got a shadow on your work. Whereas, I'll show you the difference. This one, because the light's right around here, there's no shadow being cast. That's a nice feature. I like that. Okay, so it's well balanced with this. There is a heavier battery that you can get, and we use them. This is nice also. It tells you how much, well, that's just the battery though. Okay, so feels like the Ryobi's a little heavier. Now I've got here a standard scale. Let me just pop this down here so you can see it. Okay, so here's the weight, here's the scale, and we are at 3 pounds, 11.3 ounces, pretty close to 4 pounds. Interesting. Now this has got a more powerful battery, so I'm not sure it's a fair comparison. This is a 5 amp-hour battery, but just for comparison, this is 3 pounds, 6 ounces. So it is 5 ounces lighter than the Ryobi. But then again, I look at the Makita. This is considered by many to be sort of the gold standard and the best that you can buy. And for a guy like myself who works with it literally all day long, you might say, well, that's the one to go to. But this is $100 and this is nearly $160. So is it 60% better? It's a good question. Okay, so let's see how the speed goes. Weight is important, but this is not the compact model, whereas this is. So this should be lighter, even with the heavier battery. Well, it should be lighter because it should be smaller. So if you look at the size comparison, well, if you get a comparable battery, just the tool, because Makita does make a smaller battery, this is significantly smaller. Okay, look, significantly smaller. I don't know if that's fair to have the bit in there. Yeah, I mean, this is a compact tool, and this is bigger, it's heavier. Just the tool alone. Let's see if I can get this on here. Okay, 1 pound, 15 ounces, and this was 2 pounds, 11 ounces. So it's significantly bigger, heavier. Yeah, it's now that there's no battery here, it's off balance. Feels off balance to me. Beautiful tool though. Speed-wise. Okay, so I'm going to go as slow as I can here. Now that's the highest speed. No, that's the lowest speed. So it goes straight to on there. I don't know what that speed is. This is not very scientific, I know, but this is the way I would compare them. And this is a higher speed right now. So I can drop this down to the lowest speed. So there's a lot more control in the speed of the Makita than there is in the Ryobi. That's their slowest speed. And the Ryobi simply doesn't have the precision that the Makita has. And I mean, if you're an electrician or you're working all day with a tool, this is a lot of tools to be carrying around all day. This is a lot of weight. I mean, it's big and it's bulky. I could use this as a tool to pull out to do something with, maybe drive deck screws all day, something like that, where you need that power. But for precision work like I do with this, screwing in outlets and switches and stuff, I need absolute precision control. So I'm not swayed by the Ryobi. Now the Ryobi does make a compact, and maybe I ought to be comparing the compact to this compact. But look at the difference. Yeah. So it looks like it's a powerful device. I'm going to take this these two. And again, this isn't scientific, but this is about all I generally do is drive. You know, in my experience, if this is the job that needs to be done, you need to be able to attach a couple of screws. Actually, that's the slow speed, so I would put it at the high. Did you see that? It gave up for a minute there. It said no go. Wow, it hesitated at that. That's very loud. I don't mean to make it that loud, but it's on a metal table. That was significant. I'm going to try that again. I'm not impressed by that. That was slow. See, look at that. It gave. if it's supposed to be given up like that. It shouldn't. I mean, it does drive the screw all the way home, but it gives up after. Well, maybe because it's on the highest speed. Maybe it'll go better if I drop it down to the lower speed. Although I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to drive it at full speed. So now I'm in the middle speed. Okay, that's faster. It's better. It likes it at the slower. It likes it the center speed setting. So compare that to my Makita, and I'm going to put it at the highest speed because I know that's where it performs most powerfully. Just to get it started. I mean, look how fast that is. That's just flawless performance right there. Just to get it started. And it's just magnificent. Compare this to drills of the days, and a guy like myself is just thrilled with this tool. I mean, it's so great. It's everything that I could ask for. So if you're a homeowner, I think this is a good tool. It's powerful. It's got the features that you need, but it's definitely not top of the line product. I'm a little surprised that it didn't outperform this. This is a compact. It should be outperforming the Makita. It shouldn't be doing as well. It's heavier. It doesn't go as fast. I don't know what its fastest speed is. It's lightning fast. It's tremendous. I do like the lighting around the collet. That's nice. I do like the magnet, but I've accomplished that by just taping some magnets on my device. And as for precision of movement, which is very important to me, I have to give it back to the Makita and say it's still my favorite tool. Okay, well, if you got something out of this, I appreciate you watching it. Leave a comment if you have a comment and think there's something interesting that you could add. I'd love to hear from you. So again, top of the morning to you. It is, by the way, St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It'll probably be several days after that, though, that you get this video. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is Mark saying we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.